Hello, how you doing today? This is LS for Life, and welcome to the channel. If you're a person who just happened to stop by this channel, welcome, and I hope you find this content something that you like, or find some information that you may be looking for. But if not, make sure that you still press the like button, allow other people to find this content and help the channel grow. If you're a person who already have visited this channel before and you're just trying to find out what else I'm doing, here we are today. Again, please press the like button. Let this information be available to others, and that way the channel can grow, other people can get information as well. You know, what can I say? It'll show how your appreciation towards the stuff that I do. So, again, let me introduce myself one more time. I am known as LF for Life. I actually not a Harvard graduate. I'm not a NASA employee. I'm not a science major. I'm basically another person with a hobby that I enjoy, common sense, and the desire to succeed on the stuff that I do. So with that being said, all I want to point out is that what I do here, anybody can do. Anybody that put their mind to it and probably don't want to fail. So I don't have no special machine. I don't use a lab to run tests and whatnot. I do everything with what I have in my surrounding, in the stuff that I own, and also looking for information. With that being said, all we're going to discuss today is what I've been doing for now quite some time, which is show you my development on the 3D printing stuff that I do. So normally this channel will show you information about table tennis. That was like my main thing, because that was what I started doing like on a regular basis. So I may post some video or some link so that you can go follow more information regarding my table tennis adapter, assuming that is something that you like. So you may see pictures here about my adapters or links somewhere around the video so that you can go and see those videos. But today we're gonna do something a little bit different, but within the same area of 3D printing. Today we're gonna discuss pickleball adapters. So let's start by grabbing the pickleball paddle here. As you well know, this is the pickleball paddle that people use. You can see that they're pretty solid, you know, unlike tennis that you have like a net. So because it's so solid, it's like a fan that you blow air to yourself. In this case, you push air when you swing the paddle, and you can feel the breeze or push the air. As well, you may hear the sound like a whipping sound, depending if you did it pretty strong. So this is the pickleball paddle. In VR, normally we simplify things a little bit because we are using an adapter to hold the controller. Now, an adapter is basically an extension of your hands. So from my common sense and experience, I go with following what the developer of the controller and the VR system did. So they are assuming that you're holding the controller on your hand, and your hand only, go into certain places so that the controller can communicate with the goggles that you have on your face. And basically, I go with that analogy that an adapter is an extension of your hand. So let's look around my little bag here, trying to find something I can show you. Here we are, a adapter for the pickleball or even for tennis. This adapter is one of my special adapter because it doesn't use any screws. Also, you can actually use this adapter with a Quest 2 and Quest 3 controller, that we are discussing today, and you will not have to worry about changing into a different adapter to use either control. In fact, this adapter is so great that you can drop it and it won't break. You know, I'm pretty sure you cannot drop any adapter and hope that it lasts too long, but this adapter will, because it's especially made with two different filament, and therefore it's strong enough and light enough. But when you swing this adapter, you really don't have any air push or resistance because it's just a stick. It'll be like swinging a bat as compared to this. You can see the difference. So while in a shop where people discuss pickleball and stuff of that nature, because that is what the shop was about, people was discussing getting an adapter that provide a more immersive experience in VR. And for that, the adapter needed to have what they call air resistant, which is obviously the feeling of the air as you go through when you swing the paddle. So that was the discussion, and I took that as a challenge, gathered some information. I was new to the subject, so I discussed it with a couple of people, and I came up with a way to provide some of that. And here we are. I will show you a few of them. This is adapter number 1, and I'm only calling it adapter number 1 because I go through a process of trial and error where I test and see what may be good or not. Now this one was actually a very successful adapter, and it's only for the Quest 3. And the sectioning here is obviously portion of what create the wall so the air is pushed through. This section here is obviously replaceable, as I will show you coming up. And also you can see how much of a size it come close to it as compared to this, just a stick. Now let's grab something else here. I will call this a tent number 2, which is basically similar situation. It's a Quest 3 adapter, but I cover the front, that area, so that I have less, make it look different and have a more solid background. So when you actually swing this way, you feel more of the air for some reason. And as you can see, it's wrapped on tape, and here we are. Pretty good. Let's see the difference. And then obviously we got Quest 2 and Quest 3 controllers, so I couldn't just stop there. So I continued to try to create something that will work, and something probably that also look appealing, because nowadays it's not only a case of something working or having great performance, also you have to look appealing. And therefore I came up with something a little bit more, let's call it aerodynamics, and with a little of a better appearance, which is this particular type, which is very similar to the rest that you see here, but the shape is different. And obviously you can see the insert here that I mentioned in this area. This is the insert that can be replaced. Also, if you choose to, you can also cover the whole face like I did here. And you can do all the stuff that you can do or want to do with a paddle. And here you see the size. This is actually a adapter that will also work on the Quest 2 controller, as I will show you now. And here we are with the Quest 2, and this is the Quest 3. And you can tell that both adapters are basically the same. And they're both housing the same, well, different version of the controller, but both adapters can have those controllers in them. So there's a little bit of the weight difference here because this is a heavier controller. So that's a trade-off, but still you can accomplish the same, as I mentioned. And again, this is the section that you can kind of remove like this and replace it with anything that you may want, just to give you an idea. Let me see if I find something here. So I'm going to use this particular cardboard, which I cut it to shape anyway. And I will show you what you can do. You can obviously cover the whole face, or you can pick whatever you decide, color and whatever, and use my slot that I have here and insert this in here if you choose to do it that way. And you can change that to anything you want. So that's one way to do it. Again, I realized that as a newcomer in this business of making adapters, many times your accomplishments and your design do not get often recognized, because nowadays everything is a popularity contest. And a lot of people, obviously, we all ask for questions for those who have had any experience doing something. And if you're a person who not many out there have tried your adapters and your stuff, you're not going to find too many people telling you how good of an adapter I make. However, I always say that the easy way to tell this story is to look at the timeline. And therefore, you can tell by comparing what maybe you use today to what I have years ago or what I have today. If they look somehow similar, you can tell that basically they should work kind of the same way. However, I'm pretty sure that this adapter that you're looking at them here today, they are the first one in this particular manner, even though there's a chance, or could be a chance, that somebody have something that they use for the same purpose. But I guarantee you that this not only performs well, has a nice appearance, obviously, it's very flexible. Like, I mean, you have this ability to swap this portion here just to obviously create the air resistance, but at the same time you can, put any message that you want, let's say. The other thing is I use no screw on my system. The way my adapter attached are with clips that I have, which you don't have to take out all of them. You just rotate the handle, push down, and rotate the clip down. Then you do the same for the back. In this case, this one you do have to push remove, but it's easy to take out, and then you can take your controller out. There we go. And the same thing you do here, no difference. Another thing that I added to my adapters, so that you can tell that I always think about the different aspect that a person can probably like, is that you can make this length of the handle longer. Or obviously I will have to supply you with that, but the simple way is my adapter is divided in two pieces. So if I want to make the handle longer, I can obviously provide you with a longer end so that you can have a longer grip. But you have to decide that before you do the wrapping tape, so that you don't have to take that apart. Again, please don't forget to press the like button. A lot of times you get 2 or 3 views, or you may get quite enough views but no likes. And as you all well know, the way that YouTube works, the more likes you get, the better chances that the video have to get out there to other people. And definitely I know there are people out there that are looking for stuff like this, and I know that other people that maybe want to make an adapter or are making an adapter will probably also look at your video and see what worked for you and what can they improve on what you did, so that they can put out something probably better or similar. One way or the other, pressing the like button won't hurt you. In any case, LS for Life seems to be done with this video. I hope you like the content. If you do care, you can go to my channel and find more information about my table tennis adapters. And if you like any of the stuff that you see on my video, I have information in how to get in touch with me, but as well you can leave a comment, and I can reply back with how you can get in touch with me and give you any information regarding if you like to purchase one of my adapter or any other information. At the end of the day, this is a hobby. I enjoy doing it, and I'm here to help as well. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you like what you see today, and I'll see you at the game. Thank you for stopping by. LS for Life, out.